Good morning.
Good morning, teacher.
What is your name?
My name is Nga.
How old are you, Nan?
I'm 11 years old.
11 years old. You ready for the test for today?
Yes.
Okay, take a look at this picture. I have a similar picture, but there's something different, okay?
Yes.
Okay, for example, between the trees in my picture is a house. Between the tree in your picture is a tree. Alright?
Yes.
So, can you see a man who's trying to setting up a tent?
Yes.
He has a newspaper in his pocket.
But in my picture, he has a brush.
Very good. Now, the woman is walking inside the tent in my picture.
But in my picture, the woman is walk outside the tent.
Walking outside the tent, that's good. The boy who's holding a pole is standing up.
But in my picture, the boy is sitting.
Okay. The tan in my picture is night tan.
But in my picture, the time at 7:30
How do you know it's 7:30?
in the sky.
Really? Okay, now, thank you. Now, there's a bat flying above the tent in my picture. In your picture, what animal is flying?
But in my picture, the animal is the butterfly is fly in the sky.
Very good. Okay. The girl is wearing trousers in my picture.
But in my picture, the girl is wearing a skirt.
And she's also holding a torch.
But in my picture, the girl is flag.
Holding your flag. Very good. Okay. That is good for part 1. Let's move on to part 2 of the test. In part 2, we're going to give you some information about Mary's house. So I'm going to ask you questions about it, okay? Now, first question, is Mary's house big or small?
The Mary house is big.
How old is Mary's house?
He is 5 years old.
How many people live there?
There are 8 people in Mary's house.
Where does she usually do her homework?
He do homework in her bedroom.
That's good. And what color is the front door?
The color from door is blue.
That's good. Now, I know something about Tom's house, but you don't. I'm going to need you to ask me a few questions using it, okay?
Yes.
Okay.
What's Tom's house is big or small?
It is quite small.
How old Tom? How old?
Tom's house is 100 years old.
How many people live in this house?
There are 4 people living in Tom's house.
Where Tom do homework in this house?
He does his homework in the dining room.
What color Tom house front door?
It is white. Okay. Now take a look at part 3 of the test. In part 3, I'm going to need you to tell a story using 5 pictures. Okay?
Yes.
It's a story about Betty's birthday party. Okay, one day Betty and her mom are
making a cake.
right? And then what happened?
But he is
But she fell down, right? And her leg
is coffee,
okay, it's broken. And
then he in her bed. When she sleeping, her friends leave when her house, and then my mom, her mom and her friends give her present.
that's good. And how do people feel at the end?
She is very happy.
Thank you very much. Now let's move on to some questions about yourself. Let's talk about shopping. When do you go shopping, Nga?
I went shopping last week.
Very good. Do you go shopping other weekends?
Yes.
Who do you go with?
I go shopping with my mom.
Okay. Now, do you play games when you go shopping?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay. Now, what do you like buying when you go shopping?
I buy the fruit and drink.
That's good. Okay. Tell me about your favorite shop, the shop that you really like.
My favorite shop is a bookshop. Because I always when this shop and read many books.
Thank you so much.